What's going on, everyone? It is Yasmin Woodland, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have some Kailyn Lowry news, everyone. So Kailyn Lowry, she recently changed her son's last name, okay? So let me just go ahead and get into what the Ashley is reporting. So as you can see, here is the screen capture that the Ashley had posted from Kailyn Lowry's Instagram. So someone had asked Kailyn, what is Creed's full name? And she responded, it's Creed Romello Lowry Lopez now. Okay, so everybody was like a little confused, like, wait a minute, like, what's going on? Did she change the name? Did Chris have any say so? Did he approve of this? Ashley is also reporting that during an episode of her Coffee Convos podcast, Kailyn stated that she originally gave Chris's last name in an attempt to get Chris to actually step up as a dad. Now, on the episode, she stated that there have been periods of times where she felt like he did not deserve to have his last name passed down. But in a situation like this, she doesn't really know what to do. Then she also went on to state, maybe I should have just hyphenated both of the kids. And she was just kind of just talking in that episode and just expressing her feelings about, you know, her decisions as a mom and how she thinks that she should do things, but then she second guesses herself, which I think is normal in motherhood. I think even as a father at times, you do kind of question whether this is the right move or not. Now, I will say that Chris has not spoken out about this just yet, but I feel like he probably just would not have approved of this. I mean, at the end of the day, I do feel like Chris has a lot of growing up to do, especially as a father. But I really feel like he wanted Creed to have just his last name and his last name only. And especially because it's his son. It's his, you know, his second son, his little baby boy. He probably wanted Creed to just pass on his name and have the last name Lopez. But I saw a lot of people online supporting Kailyn and saying this is your decision as a mother and no one can tell you what to do. But then I also saw some things online where a lot of people were actually like, man, you know, Kailyn, you're just spiteful. Kailyn, you just always want to be negative. You always just want to do things to hurt Chris. You just want to be vindictive. You're angry all the time. Why don't you go to therapy? So I just saw a lot of people just having mixed opinions on this topic. And at the end of the day, in my personal opinion, as long as the babies are taken care of, then this is just something that can be discussed at a later time frame, which Kailyn did state that once the boys get older, maybe they could then decide, hey, do I want to change my name to just Lopez? Do I want to remove my mother's name and just have Lopez? So she stated, you know, once the kids get older, maybe they can decide. But just for right now, I really don't feel like it's too much of a big deal. I mean, let's be real. Kailyn and Chris literally fight over numerous things all over the internet all the time. So I don't really think this name change is really that important. But once again, later on down the line, then it could kind of pose some issues or some questions that the kids may have. So as long as she is being a mother and as long as Chris is stepping up to the plate and actually being a father, then I guess we can just go ahead and leave it there. So what do you all think about Kailyn Lowry actually hyphenating the name? Do you think she was wrong? Do you think she did it to be spiteful against Chris? Do you think Chris condoned this? Do you think he's gonna eventually have something to say? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you are new to my channel, consider subscribing. I have a great community here with all of my commentary. And until next time, see ya.